One thing I love a lot is the fact that whenever I meet people I have met before and I ask them, what was your first impression of me? They usually always go along the lines of, you helped me with something. Whether it be content tips, photography tips, some would say, you gave me a painkiller when I had really bad cramps. And someone would even say, you helped me with my luggage. And half the time, sometimes I can't remember. Other times I do. And this is how I know I am a girly girl. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Candy and I make videos on beauty, lifestyle, vlogs, content creation and generally anything I find interesting and I feel like I have enough information to share. So if you're new here, get comfortable. You're welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in today again. Today's video is going to be a really short one and it is from my experience being a lady and a makeup artist. Being a makeup artist for 10 years has taught me a lot. And I realized that the way you pack your kit, a neat, complete kit, the way you deliver on your makeup artistry makes you a great makeup artist. But what makes you even greater is the list of non-makeup items that you pack that can help your neighbor. This is 10 non-makeup items you should pack in your makeup kit because it's going to help you or someone else. Sanitary pad. Now, it's no surprise that periods can surprise you sometimes. Yes, you might have your tracker, you might know exactly when your period can come, but stress levels can induce it early or sometimes even late. And most brides are usually under a lot of stress, and some bridesmaids as well. So you might as well pack a couple, at least five, because a lot of people might be under a lot of stress, and it would just be wonderful if you're there to hand them one when they need it. Painkillers. Now, I am not a crackhead. I do not carry pills around in my bag just for no reason. But I always have the prescribed painkillers that were given to me by a professional. And because I have really, really painful cramps, so I just never want to be incapacitated when I can help it with the drugs that were prescribed. I usually take one a month or two at most. So I always carry this around because period pain can incapacitate someone, can cripple you even. So I just always carry it so that if someone is in that kind of pain, I can offer some relief if they are willing to take it. Wipes. I think wipes qualify as makeup products because they are in everybody's kit, but people use it for their baby's bums, people use it to clean surfaces in their homes and all of that. But it's just always good to have handy wipes with you. They could be smaller purse size or they could be big so you can clean surfaces. Before I start working, I just always want to make sure that my surface is clean regardless of where I am. So I just wipe off the table, wipe off the place and make it clean enough to use. And wipes can always come in handy to wipe other surfaces as well. Tissue falls in the same category as wipes because you can also use tissue to wipe surfaces and you can also use it to wipe your brushes in between. But one thing I love most about tissues is the fact that I always pass them out to my bride, the maid of honor, and some of the maids because their makeup might not get ruined, but it might get oily during the day. And in order to prolong the longevity, they can use this tissue to dab the parts that are like sweating, sometimes from dancing, the weather, their outfits, and all the stress. We don't want any kind of sweat or oil removing the lace glue from their wigs. We don't want any kind of oil trying to like cause them to have smile lines. So as soon as you're noticing a little bit of oil, just take your tissue and dab that area and you'll be good. A sewing kit is always handy. Needle, thread, and it might help to just carry like black because black goes with almost everything except some bridesmaid dresses. But something that is better than having a ripped dress is having a dress that has black stitches. So I always carry needles, thread, and some office pins or safety pins. These things really, really come in handy. I can't count the amount of times that a handy sewing kit has helped me because your clothes can just rip in the middle of nowhere and you don't want to now be embarrassed throughout the day. You can just quickly take 5 to 10 minutes to fix your dress. You're good. Scissors or razor to cut or trim stuff, a comb or a hairbrush. You just can never tell whose hair you might be saving. You don't want your girls to have a bad hair day and you don't do it for the thanks maybe, but you just feel good when you see your girls looking good as well. So I always carry a hairbrush or a comb handy. Notepad and pen for notes. You just might never know where inspiration could strike. Maybe your bride or groom or someone needs to write their vows and they don't have a notepad handy. You could save the day with this. I always have a book and a pen somewhere because I'm a list person. I like to write lists. Just don't ask me. I like to write lists, so it's always good to have them handy. Nail glue. Nail glue. That's one of the disasters that happen. Sometimes a bride's nails could come off because maybe they used press on nails or whatever kind of nails that they did. They are prone to coming off, and your nail glue could come in handy, saving the day and gluing that thing back on. So always carry a nail glue in your kit. Sweets, gum, or any kind of mint. These are wonderful because we work very closely with people's faces, and it's always good that if they are going to perceive anything, it should be pleasant. You don't want to come close and someone holds their breath. And you can also give it to the bridesmaids and the bride so that their breath remains fresh throughout the day. Lastly, edge control. There's nothing that is worse than scruffy edges. I know our edges are beautiful the way they are, but there's a look sleek edges give. When you're doing, maybe you're tying gele or you're putting your wig, you don't want your edges competing with your straightened human hair. I mean, if you're wearing a kinky wig, go for it. But when you're wearing straight hair or you're tying gele and you're going to push it back, you can at least have like a handy old toothbrush to just brush it backwards, but sleek edges with edge control would always take the cake for me. So edge control is a wonderful tool to have in your kit. So comment down below which of these you've already been doing. As a girly girl, do you usually carry this in your actual bag, or as a makeup artist, do you carry these in your kit? And comment which one was most surprising to you. And if you have any tips or any additions of what we can add into our bags that you know that you usually need or people need, please comment down below and let us know. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.